Wait up, wait up. Before I leave, I have some business to take care of. First, I have to sell the house, and I have some patients I need to take care of. But for the meantime, I bought you a house in Virginia. I should be there in about a year, though. I'm sorry.
All right, take care.
You too. This is it! Finally, my last appointment. Then I can see my wife after months. Good afternoon, sir. Give me your money.
Okay. Here's my wallet, my phone. Please don't.
Ah! What was that? Sir! He's not breathing. I need help. What? What is it?
Freeze! Park Ranger, put your hands up!
Sir, it wasn't me. The man just ran by. Sir.
You have the right to remain silent.
Order in the court. After examining the evidences, the jury has decided a sentence of 30 years in prison for the planned first-degree murder committed by the defendant, Mr. Anderson.
To the right. To the right.
What have I done? All I ever wanted to do was just live a peaceful life with my wife. But now I'm trapped here in this jail with nothing to remind me of what could have been but this ragged photograph of me and my wife. I've devoted my life to helping others. And I pray that God, He helps me right now when I need it the most. Even if I am to die, I wish to see my wife one last time. The one thing that I cherish in my life. If anyone hurts her, I swear I will never let go of that, and I will punish them. One day I shall see her again. I know it. And this cruel injustice will be stopped, and we will continue our path as a family.
As Kendrick Brown has surrendered himself last week to the police, pleading guilty for the murder of Rochelle Jacobs, the jury has decided a sentence of 30 years for Mr. Brown. The defendant, Mr. Anderson, has been proven innocent and will be released with a compensation of $50,000.
Sir, I need to go to 4341 Valerie Place.
All right.
Is this it, sir?
Yep.
I get to see my wife again.
I'm sorry to say this, but you and your child have been identified as HIV positive.
What do you mean my child and I have HIV? That's impossible. None of my family has ever had it. My husband? No, he passed away a year ago. Well, yes, I've been with another man, the father of my child, but surely 1 or 2 times cannot give me and my child this terrible disease.
Tell me, dear, who has done this to you?
I'm not gonna tell you. I don't want you to hurt.
I don't care about why or what you did with them. It was my fault. I should have never married you. How could an old cripple like me ever be a match for you?
It's my fault.
We have done this to each other. Anyway, you've already suffered enough from that terrible disease. I'm not mad at you, and I will not take revenge on you. But tell me, who is this man? Who has done this to you?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Can you not see that he's taken advantage of you? Who do you think has given you this horrible, terminal disease? He has essentially killed you. Despite everything he has done to you, why do you still love him? I leave for 1 year, and you leave me for a younger man. What more does he have to offer than me? I am the one that's cared for you all this time, and yet you protect him and distance yourself from me. I will find out who he is, and I will make him pay for what he has done to you, and also what he's done to me. I swear I will find this man, no matter what it takes. I've already found 3 people who have HIV in this town, but I know there's more. Just have to find the HIV file here, and then I can find the rest of the people in the village. HIV, okay. So we have Jonathan Edwards. Jennifer Anderson, that's my wife. Okay. There's one more person. William Smith. Could be any one of these. I've looked them all up. Can't be any of these 3. I know that for sure. They're not connected to my wife in any way. But then there's William Smith. He's just nearby though. I don't think it could be him. But then there's Jonathan Edwards, and he's the boss of the company. Good afternoon, sir. I am Dr. Anderson.
Good afternoon. Pleased to meet you. I'm Mr. Edwards.
Here's my portfolio. I'm applying for a job at your firm, and I've qualified because I've been working as a doctor for over 30 years now, ever since I was working abroad with my family, and I really like this position. I think it would help me develop and make me learn new things as a doctor.
Your qualifications are very impressive. I like the fact that you've worked at the same place for over 20 years and now you're a solitary position.
Thank you.
Well, Mr. Anderson?
Mr. Edwards, I have some very unfortunate news for you. The blood test that I took last week, unfortunately it appears that you are developing the symptoms of AIDS.
Really?
And so, all that I can really do is prescribe you this medication. It's certain inhibitors to prevent the fatal effects of AIDS, but unfortunately it will prolong the amount you have to suffer from this disease.
Well, I'd really prefer my medicines without any side effects. Do you think there are any other options?
I'm afraid there's not, sir. This is a very untreatable disease. And so, your life will have to be prolonged, for better or for worse, but that's all I can do for you.
I really don't know. I've just been feeling so much weaker recently. The headaches I have last for like hours.
But sir, you are the head of this company and have helped the lives of people all around the world. I have seen people that think very highly of you. I have heard what a morally conscious person you are, and how you can always place yourself in the position of others who have less fortunate circumstances. I feel honored to help a great man like you.
Well then, your view on me is not all that accurate. We've all made mistakes, you know.
But Mr. Edwards, surely you are a great man and you have nothing to worry about. The worst of all people are those that cheat and steal, and those people will burn in hell along with the foulest of criminals.
Well then, you're living in a world straight out of a fairy tale. Everyone cheats, lies, steals, does something else to hurt someone else. And usually many times within someone's life.
If someone has done something wrong, they must surely try to confess. As a human, I believe that person has the responsibility to boldly face the consequences of confessing. He should face whether it be losing his reputation or his job.
There's absolutely nothing that can force someone to reveal the ways they messed up in life. That's definitely not part of making up for the consequences of creating an error in judgment. Anything I'll ever say as an owner of this company for the purpose to promote the general knowledge of the community.
Perhaps, but why not share them with me now? Anyway, I'll give you this dose of medication, and your next one will be coming next week.
Alright. See you, doctor.
Look, sir, I know what you've done. I'm genuinely concerned about the reputation of the company. And if someone else finds out about your actions, it wouldn't look too good for a company. That's why I think it'd be better if you came out forthright and confessed before it's too late, you know?
Is that a threat, Dr. Anderson? I have a lot of business rivals. Does he know who he's talking to? Does he really think that I've gone around the company's bylaws to try to gain my prestige in this company? Why are you calling me so late?
I have to tell you something before it's too late. The doctor whom you've employed is my husband, and he seeks revenge. God knows what he might do to you. You have to free yourself from his control.
So who was trying to hurt me after all? I knew it. You knew that imposter was working for me, and you just kept it away from me. I'm gonna hold this against you forever.
My wife loves that scoundrel so much that she refuses to tell me his identity. This villain has so firmly won the heart of my wife, yet he blames her and shames her and treats her so inconsiderately.
So our affair, it wasn't the right thing to do, but his revenge is way colder than what we did. How could he be so heartless? I'm filling out paperwork to fire him from my company immediately.